next guest is an Emmy and Tony-winning actor. You know from his work on Monk and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. His new series, Breaking Bread, airs Sunday nights on CNN. Let's take a look.
Girls, you'll have a piece too, right?
Oh, yes.
Then I'll cut it up for whoever wants some.
Oh, beautiful.
Do you want to take a slice of soda bread with you?
No.
You sure?
I'm down to 110 pounds.
Take one.
Are you? Was that like a comment about my weight? Because I'm jamming soda bread into my mouth.
He's very cute, isn't he?
He's gorgeous.
Well,
He's
I know.
amazing.
let's not go overboard.
He is.
Okay, you're not. You're handsome.
Wow. Wow.
Please welcome back to the show my very good friend Tony Shalhoub. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good.
You look very fit for someone who's been eating a lot of bread.
I gotta tell you, it was 4 months of pounding bread.
Yeah.
And weirdly, I lost weight.
Did you really?
I don't know how to explain that.
They're not going to listen to you in Hollywood when you bring this.
No, you're not. In Hollywood, you're not supposed to eat carbs
At all, yeah.
I think it was because after the 4 months, I fell into a coma.
Yeah, oh. So you didn't eat
then-
it all
then
for
there
the
was
next
no
4
eating.
months. You
No,
were
no,
like not even
no,
awake.
No, what happened really was, I think it was just, chewing and doing like this and chewing
Yeah.
all day for 12 hours.
Yeah.
It burns a lot of calories.
I mean, it's so. I've done exactly one episode of a travel show, and
yeah.
I always say, like, it's exhausting how much, like, just you have to eat. Like, it looks joyous when they edit it down to half an hour.
Yeah.
But it's just like a death march of bread.
It is. It's challenging. I got to tell you, doing unscripted
Yeah.
material is much harder for me than
Yeah.
doing, like someone else's words. I've been so lucky. I've had great writers, and the things I've worked on. When you have to actually make up things and try not to be boring
Yeah.
or ignorant or just lame, you
Yeah.
know, it's challenging.
Well, it's true, because like, if you have a great script, like you as an actor can say, like, what's my motivation? And the director can say, whereas this, your only motivation is like more bread.
Yes.
Yeah, you just want more bread.
Just-
It's like you are like Cookie Monster, but for bread.
That's it. That's
Speaking
it.
of like crumbs and stuff, like how much bread were you bringing home in that mustache on a...
No, it's funny. It's funny you should ask that because the mustache I cannot explain why I have a mustache now.
Yeah. It's not for a role anymore.
No.
It's just because, I mean, I will say, like, a lot of us, if we could have that mustache, would have a mustache. I mean, as mustaches go.
Well, full disclosure, it's not real.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I mean, and it was dumb. It was a dumb idea because I'm eating all the time in this show. And half of the show is just this.
Yeah.
It's not interesting.
No, it's not fun to watch that.
No.
Yeah. But again, this is a show. It's less about bread than the people who make bread. So that's good because you get to talk to people instead of,
Bread.
Yeah. And you traveled. You got to go to fantastic places.
Well, the thing is, we pitched this show. I pitched this show all around. We did various outlets, streaming outlets, and then we would do this elaborate pitch, which can take 45 minutes, whatever, and then I would walk out after the pitch and go, they're never going to pick up this. They're never
Yeah.
going to take this show because I'm thinking what they're thinking, which
Right.
is this guy just wants to travel for free and eat for free,
Yeah.
right?
Your buddy Stanley Tucci ruined it for everybody.
Right. That's right.
They're like, we're not getting Tucci'd.
No, that's right. So when CNN, thank God for CNN, when they picked up the show, I was just like, wow, wonder what happened.
Yeah.
They must.
It was that weird thing where they called with the good news and you kept being like, really?
You mean I don't have to pay my own? Yeah.
So where are the places, Tokyo?
Okay, well, we started in New York.
Yeah.
Last night, actually, we aired the first episode in New York City, which was fascinating.
Great, there you go.
I honestly think we could have done, in hindsight, we could have done the whole season in New York
Of
City.
course, yeah.
There's just so much. And I've lived here, and there's still so much to discover, right?
Yeah.
So, but we did go to Marseille, which
Wonderful.
I think is next week. Great. Then we went to Brazil. Loved Brazil. Tokyo, Iceland, and then to my home state, to Wisconsin.
So you went to Wisconsin. You were a Green Bay guy.
I am a Green Bay.
Green Bay, not a big city. I think it's. I've talked to you. It's like very shocking that they have a football team. If you've ever driven into Green Bay, you're kind of like, no. You are one of 10.
That's right. One
There are
of
10
10.
Shaloub children, and you actually went back, and some of them appear in the Green Bay episode, the Wisconsin
Yeah,
episode.
they. Well, we're not just in Green Bay.
Right.
Just we're all kind of all around the state, but we do have family mixed into the segment, and it's great. I mean, they're all. I'm surprised because they're so comfortable in front of the camera, and I was sort of like worried, like, oh, they're going to be nervous, or maybe they're
Yeah.
going to be like forcing this or whatever. Not at all. Just kind of born ham bones, you know.
Well, you did send this photo, and from
This is like way back, like college. Or...
based on the color, everybody will know how old this photo is. Do you remember when things were this color? I can't, for those of you who weren't around, I cannot tell you how yellow the 70s were.
The
It was like
appliances,
shocking how everybody was like, this is good, we like this is good.
yellow appliances. Remember?
Yeah.
Well,
Your father was in the food business to a degree.
yeah. My dad was an independent businessman, and he sold sausage, and he had this truck, refrigerated truck, and it was I don't know how he managed to raise 10 kids and feed
And so
us
he
all.
would drive around, and who would he sell the sausages to?
Well,
Like
it was
stores?
like just stores and
Gotcha.
to various restaurants and things like that. It was a sort of a locally owned, great product. It was German family run.
I mean, Wisconsin. I mean, if I lived in Wisconsin, I'd want to buy my sausage out of a truck.
That's what.
Pardon my ignorance. Do you play a song like an ice cream truck? Is there a corresponding song? Do you know when the sausage man is coming?
That's right. That's right. Well, now we have food trucks. My dad was way in the forefront.
Way in
of
the
that,
forefront.
You know?
Did you ever run his route with him?
I did when we were out of school, like on a holiday break, or and we were, he still had to do his route. My brother Dan and I would go out on the route. It was an overnight thing, all up and down the state, and it was great. And when we just be in the cab of this old GMC, and kind of breaking French bread and eating summer sausage and chunks of cheese. And
It sounds like a dream.
it was really.
Yeah.
And,
Genuinely, that's
no,
like.
no, it was a dream. And
Yeah.
it was freezing. And,
Yeah.
but, you just doesn't get any better than that.
I'm lucky enough that my family sees your family a great deal in the summer. My kids all call you Uncle T. They're very excited to be around you. You're very attentive to my children. We were listening to, when our kids were way younger, we were listening to a book on tape. You narrated a book on tape for kids, and literally from the back seat, my middle one was like, "That's Uncle T." But did you not know that I don't like the beach? I see you on the beach all the
You
time.
know what? I heard this. I see you on the beach there all the time.
Yeah, I'm a great dad.
I'm a. Well, I don't know. The jury's still out on that. But no. You must be an incredibly good actor, because when I see you on the beach, you just seem so at home and
Yeah.
like you're actually having fun.
Yeah, it's
No?
all an act. Yeah, and you've done something that it's literally like my exponential dislike. You once brought a kite to the beach, and you and my kids ran a kite, and I was like, this is literally my worst nightmare.
Why?
Just kites. When I see people with kites, I'm always like, what is wrong with you?
What, are you afraid I'm going to get electrocuted or something?
No, I just am like, of all the uses of your time, and you and my kids had it's like they still talk about, like, remember the day they're like, will you take us? Will you do the kite? I'm like, it's enough, I do beach.
No, listen. Look, the beach, I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of wind at the beach.
Yeah, it's
right?
like, yeah.
God.
I wasn't saying it's like a bad place to do kite.
Yeah, the other thing is there's no trees around. So
We've established I've been there. You don't have to tell me about the beach. But I will say, I'm very lucky that my kids have someone like you in their life who has nothing better to do than to just.
Well, I hope one day that you will learn to appreciate kite flying.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
You know what? I feel like I hope to take that journey with you. You're going to CNN, your kite show on CNN. Tony Shalhoub, Breaking Bread, airs Sunday nights on CNN. We'll be right back.